Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hello. And welcome to the stream. I'm gonna sit here and maybe chat with you guys a little bit, and finish my my lasagna here. So I'm just gonna chat and eat some lasagna a little bit, and then we're maybe gonna play something here. So we've been playing No Man's Sky. Really fun. I love exploring in that. We're finding all kinds of like really awesome new planet types that I've really haven't seen before, and it's just super cool to be able to explore all the different possibilities that game has to offer. That's a solid game. I love that freaking game. There's a lot of things that there's a lot of things that I can say about No Man's Sky, but I'm not gonna necessarily sit here and talk about No Man's Sky. Uh, we've talked about that one quite a lot. As far as like Starfield is concerned, I still enjoy the game. But it feels like a hassle to play sometimes. And like whereas like for example like Fallout does not feel like that. Does that make sense? An example of another Bethesda game. So anyway, some people have been requesting some stuff. We're gonna get to that. We're also gonna get to, the closer we get to 700 subs, the closer I get to revealing what I'm gonna do, for you guys to reward you guys for 700. And, you know, the closer we get to 1,000, obviously, the closer I'll get to revealing what I'm going to do for you guys at 1,000. But for now, we'll just work on 700. And I appreciate the support. So as far as what else we've been playing, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to sink some time into recently, because I actually really want to re-explore this game. I don't want to say what it is. You know how I like to surprise you guys with stuff. But we'll talk about it. Like when I'm playing it, I'll talk to you guys about it. And I'll decide then. 'Cause I may change my mind about making it like a regular thing and stuff like that. It's just that's why sometimes too I sort of you know, don't necessarily announce what I'm gonna do, because then I don't want to disappoint anybody if I decide, nah, you know what, I'm not feeling this. And then thus I avoid bad talking a decent game that I don't necessarily just want to stream, if that makes sense. So let me look at what I have here. Let me see if I can pull this up. I think here. Oh yeah, we made we made a sandbox in Planet Coaster. That was fun. We made a park. Actually we did a couple of different objectives in Parkitect as well. I really like that game. It's a really fun theme park building game. Planet Coaster is definitely like the one that you want if you want better looking like graphics and stuff like that, and Parkitect is the one that you want if like you want more cartoony graphics. Let's see. So a little bit ago, we were playing Element CD2 as well and getting some achievements done in that. I definitely enjoy doing that with you guys and discussing strategies and stuff like that because I spent many hours way back, you know, in Warcraft 3, Frozen Throne and all that, playing the original Element TD, and you know, it just sort of comes just naturally, I think. For me to slip into tower defenses. That's why I like so many, and I like to talk about them and stuff like that. So anyway, roguelikes. Here's the deal. I've been done with Vampire Survivors for a bit. I think, don't they still have a roadmap they're planning? I've been done with that for a bit. Every time, you know, they release stuff, I'll just go ahead and get that done. So I've been 100% on that. As you guys know, I'm 100% on a few things now. Because of, you know, just all the time that we spent streaming them. Vampire Survivors, though, was something that I always kept up with. Hogwarts Legacy, though, that was the game that we 100%ed on like streams and stuff like that. Now, another roguelike that we were having fun with was Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, and I finally did get a bunch done last time. I know, like, in the past we had some issues getting some stuff done, and it was like more difficult, but it was because I had discovered that I just wasn't using the class that I was better with. So I went back in, tried a different class, and I just right away got like 3 or 4 achievements done, I believe. I think the Scout was the one I ended up going with, and I think that was the one. It helped with things, I think. Anyway, let me see here. Yeah, 20 minutes till dawn. That was a lot of fun too. We had fun doing that. I always have fun playing these roguelikes. 20 minutes though is definitely a very unique one. Sort of you know, monotone graphics, kinda like you just really like based on like grays and oh, shades of gray, really. But you know, still really unique. Really fun game. Definitely challenging. Definitely challenging. Vampire Survivors was a lot more difficult when it first came out. Like, originally, that game was a lot more difficult than it is now. But, like, you know, like, if you don't play roguelikes, there's still going to be an initial learning curve where you need to Just get things done. Don't put it down, you know, going like, well, I don't get this, and, you know, I'm just dying and stuff. We've all been there. So if that's happening to you in Vampire Survivors, what you need to do is not give up. Keep trying. Take a look at what you're doing with your builds. And you guys can even come in here and ask me about that. I would be more than happy to help you with your build and stuff like that if you're struggling, you know, with what to do. Like, let's say you're very limited on things. You look up a guide, and this guide says do this, but you don't have that, or something kind of like that. You know, where it's like, well, I could do that, but it's not going to necessarily work for me the same way. So, you know, if you want to tell me what those, you know, parameters are and stuff like that, and you know, I'd be more than happy to help you with your build. I love doing stuff like that, being able to help people out with it. Definitely a good thing to be able to do. Let me just see here. 211 achievements on Vampire Survivors on Steam. Now, in-game, I have all of them too. There's separate in-game ones too, and I have all those too. We should play Pac-Man. Pac-Man 256 is really fun. Don't underestimate it. One of those cheaper arcade-like games on Steam too. I love arcadey games. Love them. Yeah. Alright, so I got to take a look at my list here. I am looking at it already. But I'm just trying to remind myself of some of the stuff that I've been essentially working on without streaming it. Yeah, that's right. So there was a few games here that I was actually working on, and I have to go back and take a look at them and decide if I want to continue streaming them or not. Guys, you know me. I play all different types of games. I grew up like playing. I grew up with Doom, like the original Doom. I played the original first-person shooter, you know, Wolfenstein 3D. I grew up playing that when it was new. Duke Nukem 3D. I like just this is what I grew up with, and I also grew up with like Command and Conquer. Some of the original like RTSs like StarCraft and stuff like that. Well, I shouldn't say original RTSs, but like what you guys know today as an RTS. Yeah, for sure. I grew up with a lot of this stuff where like it's like Blizzard games, you know, like Frozen Throne. That's Warcraft 3, by the way. Frozen Throne was the expansion for Warcraft. It was the second expansion because there was Reign of Chaos, and then there was Frozen Throne. So there was two expansions there, and the original Warcraft 3, obviously, but the Reign of Chaos. And then Frozen Throne. Wasn't Reign of Chaos an expansion? But either way, I just know that I started playing Warcraft 3 and Reign of Chaos like toward the end of it. And this was way back. This was because like it was a sort of thing where like people wanted me to play it, so they would just like put it and be like, play this game with me, so I'd just be like, okay, all right, that's fine. And I didn't really understand it at the time, you know. Obviously now I do. Hello. Obviously now I do, but you know, it's the sort of thing where you grow up with this stuff, so that's the stuff that um, you know, like you're obviously naturally good at. So that's why like I can just pick up a shooter a lot of times and be, you know, like even with Hitman 3 and stuff, I typically trend towards using just a pistol most of the time and stuff like that. This is why. Obviously, obviously I love that game though, and like to do the other things with it. All of the freaking exploding ducks. Who doesn't love the ducks? But that's why I gravitate towards those things. I also grew up playing like I love Castlevania games. My favorite was Symphony of the Night. So I really did grow up playing a lot of PlayStation stuff too. Gran Turismo was a big one for me. Big game for me growing up. Love that game. That's why I play Horizon 5. In my opinion, like that's the closest you get, but like it's open world. I mean, I honestly think it's really good. I think it's really fun. Let me see. How am I? I'm good. How are you? I'm great. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm looking at my library here, trying to figure out what I feel like playing. Oh yeah, we played sorry, we played Little Nightmares 2 the other night too. Well, it was probably like a week ago now, right? That was cool to play that again. That was good. Not not easy, but not like super hard or anything either. Easy controls though. Easy controls. What game is easy anymore? Are there any easy games anymore? I'm trying to think. What would I consider like actually like easy? Katamari. Yep, just roll around. It's pretty easy. Pac-Man, I wouldn't consider that easy. As an easy concept. Looking at my list. Getting at my list. Oh my goodness. Remember when we played Cuphead? We play Cuphead sometimes. I really like Cuphead. I really like Cuphead. Cuphead is a really good game. It's also, I think, one of the hardest games I've ever played. That's a perfect example of a game that's very difficult done right. Controls are easy, simple concepts, really nice visuals, done in a unique way. Cuphead is, yeah, I mean it's 10 out of 10. I don't know what else to say about Cuphead except it's literally just a 10. I have no complaints. Just because I'm bad at it, just because I stink at it, doesn't mean it's bad. Oh. Hmm. Stuff catching my eye. Um. What should we play? I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play a little something. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh man, this game. Let's get now. This game was hard. All right, I'll tell you what. You guys want an example of a hard game done right? Another one. All right, so it's gonna take a little bit. But we will play this. I hope you guys enjoy it. What the? All right, so we got about 3 minutes. Okay. All right, let's get this up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much. You gotta get this up on the screen here. It'll just be a minute to do that, probably. First time stuff. Yeah, it's probably gonna do that like 3 or 4 times. Fucking should I tell you what it is? Let's see. Oh. I told you to be like, oh yeah, all right, makes sense. Freaking Ubisoft Connect. Yep, this is what we're waiting on. Trash Ubisoft Connect. Restart. I think you restarted like 4 times now. Good job, Ubisoft. Man, let me tell you what. It's not a I don't think it's actually a Ubisoft developed game though. Yeah. All right. I have a finally. Guys, I have a splash screen. It's a miracle. Jeez. It has to say Ubisoft like 12 times before the game's like. Okay, there we go. Now it's loading. It's at 100%, but it's loading. Here, I'm gonna show you. Oh, never mind. It loaded now. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta fix that. This is one of those games that trash Windows. Need you to put on windowed mode. Otherwise, it's literally a piece of trash. Yeah, I'll literally have to play this in windowed mode. It like does this and puts my screen over here. So like essentially, even if I have it on borderless, it's trash. It doesn't do it right. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's a scaling issue. That's what anybody that has like random inexplicable issues where there's like there's a crash in a game and stuff like that in Windows. A lot of times it just comes down to scaling. Now, why don't I have? I think somebody's screwing around here. Okay. All right.
Songs are right, my wrongs are right. If you wanna fight the power, get the power to fight. Cause some of us judge without knowing a man's inner. And some of us find fault in the sin and not the sinner. I'm saying the songs are right, my wrongs are right. If you wanna fight the power, get the power to fight. Cause some of us judge without knowing a man's inner. And some of us find fault in the sin.
All right.
Politicians ain't got no problem putting you in the cell. It's like we rolled up a snowball and threw it in hell. See, some of us are looted with mail and suited as well, but still blind.
See, I have a lot of this done already. Maybe I shouldn't have done the recommended one. I might restart and choose like my other bike. I didn't realize it was gonna do that. Wait, what? Wait, how do I restart? There we go. See how hard this is? It's immediately. She should have done a backflip instead. No! This one's really hard. I started with a really hard one. Oh my god. I'm doing this so wrong. Nah. Shit. Nah. Shit. Oh! I suck. At least I got something. Hoi, hoi, hoi.